Good Friday, the day love was nailed to a cross. He died so you could live. You've heard the story before, Jesus crucified on a Roman cross. But what really happened that day? Why do we call it Good Friday when it was filled with pain, betrayal, and death? Today, we are going to walk through the moment that changed history and discover why it still matters for your life right now. Good Friday is the most sobering day in the Christian calendar. It marks the crucifixion of Jesus, the Son of God, who willingly gave his life for the sins of the world. Isaiah 53 verse 5 says, "But he was pierced for our transgressions, he was crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was on him, and by his wounds we are healed." This was the day when love didn't just speak, love bled. Before Jesus ever reached the cross, he was betrayed by Judas, arrested in the Garden of Gethsemane, and abandoned by his closest followers. He stood trial before the Roman governor Pilate, while a crowd that once shouted Hosanna now screamed, "Crucify him." They mocked him, beat him, dressed him in a crown of thorns, and forced him to carry his cross through the streets of Jerusalem. Luke 23 verses 33 and 34 tells us, "When they came to the place called the Skull, they crucified him there, along with the criminals, one on his right, the other on his left. Jesus said, 'Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing.'" Think about that. While they nailed him to the wood, he prayed for their forgiveness. That is the kind of love the world had never seen. At the height of his suffering, darkness fell over the land for 3 hours. Then something miraculous happened. The curtain in the temple was torn from top to bottom. This was no ordinary curtain. It separated the people from the most holy place, God's presence. The tearing of that veil meant we now had direct access to God through the sacrifice of Jesus. In John chapter 19, verse 30, Jesus spoke his final words, "It is finished." Not "I am finished," but "it is finished." The debt of sin was paid. The mission was complete. The enemy was defeated. Romans 5 verse 8 says, "But God demonstrates his own love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us." That is why we call it Good Friday, because it was the day Jesus took our place, the innocent for the guilty, the perfect for the broken, the Savior for the sinner. And here is what that means for you today. You are not beyond God's reach. You are not too far gone. No mistake is too great. Because on that cross, Jesus carried it all, your shame, your fear, your failure, and he gave you a new beginning. John 15 verse 13 says, "Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends." On Good Friday, Jesus proved that love is not just a feeling, it is a sacrifice. If this message moved you, take a moment to reflect. Remember what Jesus did for you. And if you found this video meaningful, please like it, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and subscribe to the channel for more faith-filled messages like this. Let the world know. He died so we could live.